Oh, hello. Should we get started? Off was my phone constantly buzzing for notifications for airing under the sun. Anyway. How are we doing on the fine Saturday afternoon, I should say? Good Saturday, if you didn't know. Anyway. What we doing today, well, obviously pre-picked, which I picked myself. I picked Liverpool Crew, Spirit of Steam, as it's obviously free, as it were. So I went, why not? Give it a well, as it were. I've had it since it was released. Anyway, but then I picked Main Specified Barn, Harlem 9, Great Western to try and at least say it might be the last time before the update actually comes out that we might see it. I have picked Stuttgart, so I'm not scared to show that route, even though it is missing services. And then Manchester Airport, which I haven't seen since they updated the route, so might as well get straight into it. We might get through all 6, or we might not. If we do get through all 6, I will, as it were, pick something else as well to pick. So while we're waiting for this to load up back to the menu, those extras will probably happen on Stuttgart, and probably that's the only thing route that will have anything like that. And then obviously at the same time, if the game crashes on the first 2 or something, I will start. If it crashes after that, I won't come back. Yeah, timetable. It's still a good string, why not? If there's any. Through freight, which is then. There really isn't many services on this route. Oh yeah, that's a nice bug and a half there, though. It's still Roncon to Liverpool. Chester to Liverpool, why not? This dynamic mirror will be on. If it snows, it snows. I'm not expecting anyone at the door or whatnot. Perhaps not, that's dark. That's a bit too dark for this one, because considering it's not really a cab light. This picks something that's in the day, surely. What did you get? Everyone get for Christmas then? Because I got, what, 2 PlayStation games. And a lot of junk. And I do mean a lot of junk. So don't forget, go and hit the Discord as well while I'm at it, and hit the like button, and hit the subscribe button. From Ditton to London to Liverpool. What the heck is that loco doing? You know what, let's do that one there. Preston to Liverpool. To London. And I'm gonna dump the flight clouds on from the start. At least that might mean dynamic weather might happen. It will be early morning, so it might have a little bit of darkness still, but obviously there's a sale going on right now. Anyway. Oh man, I will chuck that on. Things are open, good. Let's open the sunroof. I don't think know for a stop or water. Because that's apparently parcels, but not parcels. And I think we'll be this. Put the right head code on. Have we got the tail lamp? Yep. Got that stupid buckeye out. Go away. Not using these for ages, but look. Handy having the keyboard. So we can do that. I will say if you've not had this route, don't think the route you've taken out, it takes a little bit longer than an hour because you're not going to get up to speed quickly because the steam is never fast at accelerating. And steam is pretty easy to get on with. I will say that though. Just a shame that is always blowing, but oh well. Can't even know it. Okay. Didn't like me open that, did you? You don't like how it is. Go and chuck that on down there and chuck that steam hit and then chuck the steam on to put the injector on. We've got a half a flipping glass of fucking water. Boiler there you, come on. Oh look, through the firebox stores itself. Still not putting any on there then. You know what? Let's get out of there. I'm not sitting around for ages. Shane the AI doesn't do trapping things. I forget. As we're not stuck at 40. Slow speed today, because we're not on the West Somerset. say this is free until some in February. If I remember rightly. Last year, I think they actually put not Sam Bassman, Sherman Hill was free for a limited time. This is not suspension, this is head bobble. Even though it doesn't have suspension on it, it still bounces all over the place. What are we doing? South Australia. That's another thing which is on this book, obviously. All the Jubilees are named. Just ignore how bad some of that might look in there. Yes, I'm founding them, but that's how they would have done it back in Steam. I'm not stopping on the platform below her anyway. That is the plan anyway. I'm just going to do that and then kill the back completely. While we stop. At least more. At least the train's on technically what we not did on the platform. Not all of it, but there. These stops must be painful back in Steam days for them. Or I can probably even guarantee it wasn't a Jubilee that hauled these trains, and they probably weren't this long. One thing we haven't done. So if I sneak in here on, make sure they're on. Just don't open that up while I stop. Shouldn't get rule slip. Perfect. On that departure there, I think. If I didn't take screenshots, that's going to need to go off. Let's just get out of it. Still definitely think we need more steam in the game, but hey, probably never going to happen. And forward. Full second valve time. You know what? Like I said about having the screenshots, why not have a bridge shot? Blur the background out slightly. Put a grain effect on it. No, it's not you. The saturation. As well, to make it look a bit old. I'm not going to put the spa effect on though. Since this is what 50, so they would have been coloured around, colour photos around. I'm taking one for myself and then the PlayStation I want. Thank you. Sometimes it dumps you straight back where you don't want to. If you're enjoying this on playback or live, don't forget to like button and hit the subscribe button, and don't forget as well, stick around for the whole stream. And also, do hit that Discord as well. The link is on the pinned chat. Pinned comment, I should say. Oh, I hear that van. No cows down here. It's boring. Clear from those signals. That's perfect. going to need to drop some speed now. Freight train going by. That yellow isn't affecting us, it's only if we're going over the line here. Which we're not. Brake's a bit hard, I think. But oh well. Moves you to town. That's something you don't have on other routes, is cows actually mooing. That there are none. I'm guessing there's cows in this field during the other times of the year. Yeah, both valves are gone. Any collectibles I can spot while I'm flying around? That might be one. There's a lot of clutter around there. That's one there. Yeah, let's just get that go chuffing that away. Plan is to go until just after 5, I will admit on that one. But hey ho. What started the steam revolution off of here? Who was this? and ended it with selecting the Flying Scotsman. Until the BR2 comes out whenever that will obviously be. You know what? I think I might have missed that opportunity, yeah. Perfect. Get it in the sun. Get the front in the sun, why not? About that. Motion blur, because we're moving. Don't think we need anything else for that one. And why not, for the sake of it, like you're watching from a bridge, a bit closer. Like that as well, perhaps. As well. I don't know that bad. Look at the frame, it's on a steam engine. Just why not? do believe there's a little bit of sound looping on this. Down in perfect timing. Go that below. You're so double that. And into Crew, which has got multiple routes coming to it and right now. Stop. Good, I did them up good. Shame this route's got barely any AI on it, because it's only got 2 steam engines available for it when it did that, and they never went back to add the 4F to it. Oh, hello there, mate. Mate, I can see that. Nice one with 91 as well. I really do wish they were in the game. Definitely after I'm on board. After being on one when I came back from being up north. I actually haven't got any 70 picks for this one, do I? Don't. No, I haven't, because I've got the only 2 British routes got, you know, now electric and diesel, aka HST or 166. Or I suppose we could do 101 if we do the BR period as well. Second stream users. Yeah, I'll only be having one stream today. What we've got? Main first sidebar, which is there. I didn't pick it because it was easy to get to. Of course, this route has now got so much on it; it's unbelievable. Well, thank you for subscribing. Oh, let's pick a... You know what, 155, why not? Let's still throw it on with the web one. It is not going to take 35 minutes. Do I go up or down the main hard heavy hill? Let's go up it from that angle. You need to monitor your stream. Probably a sensible idea sometimes. It's just a luckiness I don't get them. Those annoying bots in that turn up. Which are annoying, obviously, when they do show up. Desk. Max those out. Oh yeah, I've got L's of B on this one, have I? You can... What on the earth is Siva doing? Have I got a thing in the butler? Nope. Actually, I'm gonna cheat. What the heck is going on with Siva back here? No idea. At least it didn't emergency break it because I was standing up. Down to dark mode so it's not bright. Obviously this is quiet unless I have the window fully open. Oh, we've got 30 steps of power, haven't we? Pardon me. Oh, hello, 187. Which has been forgotten by Skyhook. Take that off, and then don't need to go any more faster than what we're doing. What are we anyway? Oh, car transporter. I am hoping that we do get a bit of snow on this service, to be honest, from dynamic weather, but hey ho, we probably won't. Because dynamic weather is not always reliable. To come on when you want it to come on. I will only hit 100 because that's technically what a freight speed will be. Feel free to just shout down the comments or if I'm actually saying that wrong. Well, yeah, we'll have the locos coming this towards us, won't we, full past you. So that'd be interesting on what the AI picks for lens for substitution. Oh yeah, can hold. There will be a sweet spot somewhere on here to keep it at the speed. I guarantee I will never find it. That's interesting, CIFO's not turned itself on. Whoops. I pressed the wrong button on the keyboard. I'm coming out here because it's not noisy out here. They never turned on either. Can't get the 3 steps out of it yet. Come on. It's creeping forward. Did shut the door, didn't you? If you don't know how to drive a tab train, this is going to be the easiest one to drive. Sifa wants to show up now. Because it won't blow the motors however much you put the power on. Why the heck does it look like you have not much head height on you when you sat down? Or compared to when you're actually in here, feels like you're higher. Oh, we got an oils. Oh, it looks like a 111. I'm going to start using the keyboard for CIFA, then at least it won't go bit every time. Might as well just... Shush. While I'm trying to do something else, it's time to do that. I will add it into its actual playlist while I'm at it. Double header. Yeah, that is the pop-in distance. It's going to be an interesting thing what they actually have to do to stop the blurry textures. And I'm just going to say that. Because on one hand, you're going to get people then moaning that... Shush. That, oh, the stuff looks blurry now. On that, I'm not... When you look at, say, a track texture or something silly, that... Or a pool, for that matter. A random advertisement board that isn't official. And so forth. It's a no-win sharp situation. That's stuck there now too. Might as well coast for a bit because I know there's 100 coming up anyway. Bypassing the station, why not? Oh, hello, Paul. Drop a one hole in that. Of course, these are the old sounds, so... those wagons there are one thing that they could put into dovetail. If you watch this either live or watching this live or on playback at all, I'm just going to say this, but those car transporters, how about chucking the most recent versions, the ones with coloured cars on them, into the core of the game, so they don't have to be with every route, and so you can more or less take them out of the routes, as it were. And then at the same time, you've only got the one to worry about, not multiple versions of one. Just going to say that. Obviously, you can't really do it to the locos because they are route per route basis, but you could do the wagons though. Normal for this route. No, as booked as Centers Roll would come out with. If you are wondering how far YouTube is behind the train zone, just gone past. The only fun part is we're going down a hill after this. Oh poo. So might as well get YouTube shenanigans out the way. Don't forget to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and at the same time go and hit the join the Discord. Don't worry, I have finally done one thing, and that is for myself. This is obviously not nothing to do for the channel. Picked up YouTube Premium. I've had enough of adverts, that's why. Now what we haven't been doing. Screenshot. The cars load up on this one then. You can tell this ain't a new route because of those trees in the distance. Bit close for that one. Let's do it like that. Bring it so it clears the front of the train up. That'll do. No second on this anyway. So I will say, coming out at 4 o'clock this evening is another episode from Sniper Elite. If you haven't done so already, don't forget to get the video I did yesterday for the picks for this year. Oh, am I zoomed in a bit? I do not know. They seem to be at a hot spot for it at the moment. Livery 187. Finally, something that isn't as booked. Technically as booked, anyway. I'd say I need to drive the 187 again at some point, but I still remember at one point I actually had to stop at this signal here because there was another train in front. And it is because I caught up to a passenger train at some point. I don't know how it happened. Nothing in front of me at the moment. Shame they haven't fixed this on to have a house of B fitted on it. soon we will have to slow down. I was expecting that one to be more of a one, but that will be though. Let's reckon that we're safe anyway, you can do that. Here comes the one that needs a double header and a backer. Just currently sat waiting for us. Oh, sorry, I hit 71 kilometers an hour. This is not my day. Jesus. Sorry for anyone that has headphones on. So it's that one that has to sit there and wait for me to go past. Well, its next batting service is not there yet, at least, anyway. It's not even that. And just remove either. Come on. Hey, you can blow the motor. But it's not one of those which you have to then go, not you. One of these for that one there. Might as well have the headlights on bright. We ain't gonna accelerate that much. That'll do. As we can easily control our speed now. Pardon me. You can actually see the hill that we're on going down. While we go down a very steep hill in the background. I'll blur the train out. Bit of motion blur. Perfect. Dynamically, we don't actually have a brake. Apart from the train brake. I have got a freight train though up my ass. Obviously this hill is not actually used by freight anymore. Passengers still do it because they have to get up to the station up there, but at least they know, at least the air hoses are together. Can't say that with most British routes. Hammered down perfectly fine. Shush, Sifa. Yeah, I think they'd have that on bright unless they're coming into a platform. Then they'd drop it down to dim, go through the platform, put it back on again. Or station, at least. Are we going to have anything else, do you reckon, pass? Nope. All the next one's on its way. Next one's on its way for the back-end service. I'm just letting it coast now because there's not much point of accelerating with 100 coming up. There's the warning for 100. I've got to think what to have for dinner tonight. Soon as well, probably, won't I? Don't know. Definitely need to get some brakes in now. That'll be cleared by the time we get up. Hopefully. I'm just going to allow it to brake itself at the moment because it's actually slowing itself down. Bit of speed up so we can actually move and get somewhere. We are currently staring down a wagon, which is actually a bit scary to think of. Passenger train off. Can hear the 204s as booked by looks, yeah. In some respects on it is a shame that 204 has been somewhat left in the dust by this point in the game. Because considering the 204 is only on one route, which is this route, doesn't even lay it onto the other route down that comes from out of here either. Even third parties have probably forgotten how they own to even existing, to be honest. Pardon me. But I thought I was going to move them for some strange reason because it sounded like it. Let's not have a spad. A smooth stop though will be the key. I'm going to do one thing. Quickly go and get a drink. Let me out of here before you bug off. Teleport directly to the station. Apparently that's not now got an AI service until then, but hey ho. What I might actually do is go over to this platform. The ambulances around the platforms as well. I'm going to plonk myself here. What have we got coming around? There's a freight train on its way in, so have fun. I'm going to go and get myself a drink. I will be back in a couple of minutes. That's what I'm going to grab. I'm back as well. So, Harlem. Anything sneaking? No. No. Apart from that one. Harlem. So then. You can tell that I've still got that on from the Christmas ones. Anyway, HAR, that would give me Harlem, that's handy. Oh, let's pick a 7. I'm not planning on doing a long run on this. So, why not? Let's just do this one here. And we'll get that one done so we can get over it, get quick and done with. So if I do get through these all, I will just say that that'll be the stream. I'm guessing that size the door. Don't need marker lights. What are we? We are a 8 car? Yeah, 8 car. Should have looked, but oh well. 8 car. I wonder when the next American route comes out, which will be obviously this side of New York Penn. So you'll actually have all of that. You might have this spur up here. You have all this up to here, Wood Lane. Then it goes off this way because that will join onto the East Coast main line there, that way around. So I wonder if that will be in on use. We'll see if I join later, stream later on. Depends on if I find or not. I wonder if I can just do that. Go to the channel. Pardon me. There you go, I'll just sub to his channel for you. Getting up to the number of subs I've got is was not an easy task. It's been over 5 years, so I haven't got there like Richie Rail got there within a year. Come on. That'll do. Technically, we do have a bus guard on this train. That is the one I was most pointless behind. There we go. Don't know why the first one from you was wanted me to review it then. Well, I'm surprised it didn't slam the emergency brakes on then. Nothing going on there, is there? No. Yeah, I know I'm close, but hey, it's been for quite a while. It's not like I can get anything like moderation side of things, or that side anyway, done, because I haven't got enough views. There always seems to be a screenshot around here by everyone. Anyway, so I might as well join in and do the same thing. In some respects, these are handy because I can actually then use these for videos, for thumbnails and stuff for videos in the future. Just ignore what's on the front. Move you over a bit and I'll do. Yeah, that looks fine. I might get one more here actually. Reset that, go over here. Yes, upload was successful. Go all the way down here. Hit one looking up. And blow up some of the background as well. Come on. Oh, we got M3, I mean. If I remember rightly, the stop marker is in the middle of the platform. For some unknown stupid reason. When I think, obviously, it shouldn't be there in real faction. Because we're definitely not in the platform. slam the brake onto max so we don't have the alarms going off. Still don't know why it's not letting me put one of those comments in, even though it's not. I haven't got any another moderators on this. Really? You're not in service. Strange running for 2015. Of course, Great Western after this. Of course, you can touch these if you so wish. Does nothing, but we have to go 45 before that 45 shows up. Which will be definitely soon. No, coming out new. One that will be also on the other route will be if I go all up here as well. It's the underground platforms as well. The deep underground platforms, I should say. I'll go any faster than 45, 30. Stripped it down to 15. We're on a slight downhill grade and it will put us up. We're not obviously waiting for something to come out, at least. That would be the luck. My controller is yellow because I've got the controller obviously saying the signal stuff, but the signal actually is green. Quality signals on the controller. Nothing's chased us in, has it? It's a shame this route hasn't got much on it, to be honest. I do hope that this route will give the next the route which also counts this area in it, does have stuff move around on it and stuff, so these go onto that route type of thing, and then hopefully this route might see some, but it won't be a priority update if they do anything. Not much point taking screenshots in here. At least this is not 5 miles an hour like on Long Island. Pardon me. 21. Dog's still chasing us. Oh, there's some on its way down finally. Doing this reminds me I still need to do go and edit the video for departures for December. Then I might be moving on to something else for next month. for the new year, instead of departures, we might do flybys or have a picture of both together. I wouldn't be surprised if this is actually quite realistic driving on this route. Going there, good. Dude. Type of them. Oh, one's off. I was going to say it sounds like an M3, but it's not. It's an M7. I wonder what the FPS is around it. Oh, not bad. That'll do us. Headlights off, marker lights on, dump the pressure. That was a quick one. Right, anyway, on to GWR, or GWE. I'm going to say this, but as perhaps a hit idea to do, perhaps almost go through a route in order, routes and locos, gameplay packs, as it were, and try and get them as much as I possibly can done in order of their original release. Obviously back when TrainSim World 1, TrainSim World 2020 was a thing, as it were. The only route I can't do technically is NEC New York, or we can for Growers, which is that one though. And so yeah, by that point of time, this route will probably have its upgrade done. Let's do a HST one. And stop. Not a depot one, no please. Let's go out of London. Give me like Clouds game. Stuttgart, I will probably pick something that's a short run on that route. Oh, they're both under one hit though, that's handy. Obviously there's only one headlight, isn't it? Don't need to wait for anything. Let's get out of there. When we actually get going, there's a screenshot opportunity. now. Shame the others have all their headlights on, but oh well. There we go. The three HS team, or the three musketeers. I had to do that as a reference. I'm going to do that, so it actually gives me a horn. How long have I actually been going for? 2 hours and 6 minutes. Not bad. So what's after Stuttgart then Manchester? Off we drop. Yeah. I haven't touched this route for goodness knows how long. All in for truth on that one. Anyway, I said I was going to do guard mode at some point, didn't I, as well? Never mind. I won't do it on Stuttgart. I don't want to do it on Manchester either, because I want to see the things. I suppose on the announcement side, I think it could work. Obviously, the amount of people that are going, oh, where's the 802? And stuff. They didn't show, oh, we don't get an 802 low. Yeah, we do, because it goes fast on one of the shows, if you didn't notice. Show off in it. When it does the fair old HST, it's literally going past pack. It's literally going past. I'm leaving step 5 for when we need it. If I remember rightly, if you want to have every layer, it's going to be a pig. And I will say this would probably have low textures very much afterwards. After the remaster, I can see this route being another one to add to the, I'm going to go blurred list. And I'm not kidding on that one. Because I can. Because I can just see it, for some strange reason, going blurred. Let's get going. Obviously you need iron and 9 for the 484, which will give the underground stock. You need the Bakerloo, you need the 38 stock for from the Bakerloo line as well. West Coast Main Line South for the 350, Southeastern High Speed, for stuff as well. You need both. You need a couple of cargo line volumes. Pardon me. You need what? Riviera. You need what else? A lot. I've lost. There's mountain routes that you need. I've lost count. But yeah. I believe you don't actually have a 150 that shows up though. What we got here? As booked. As booked. And nothing else apart from the top, obviously. You're as booked. Freight with military vehicles. Pardon me. That won't be sat there for much longer. That will be moving. No, underground train anyway will be. This overhead will be electrified properly at some point, will be working as well. Because at the moment I do believe the overhead actually doesn't have any power going through it on the game. But they will add power to it because it should have power going through it. Obviously you won't see any Elizabeth line services running along that track on the slow lines because it's not set in that era. Imagine it took them until a couple of years ago to electrify this line and they started it in the 90s. What the heck were they doing half the time? Oh, for one of the many products that is in Butt Kingdom but now have to put down. It would be an interesting one if they actually did this route in a more modern time frame anyway as well. Because that would be an intriguing one. Especially because of how different it will be now. No, if this was an 802, we'd be at 125 about a half hour ago. Because that is the truth. Oh, that one. I don't know why the 75 is actually more than us there, but because we don't need to worry about it. Well, we approach Slough, isn't it Slough? No, that's not Slough. 166. You do get 165s as well in the upgrade, so they're just losing one carriage. Oh no, that's not Slough. That's not Slough. That's Slough. Because that's where the trains will be going to Heathrow. And if I remember rightly, that's as far as the electric trains will run up to. Yes, it will be, because there's no overhead now. And you do open up another couple stations which weren't available, I believe, because they've been added or something as well, if I remember rightly. So you've actually got a little longer to run. Pardon me. Pardon me. I find a short service on Stuttgart. I will, or should I just miss that out? Oh, I don't know. If you haven't done, I'm going to go and use YouTube shenanigans. If you haven't done so already, don't hit the like button and hit the subscribe button if you're watching this on live or playback, and at the same time you can find in the live chat a pinned comment which is a link to the Discord. If you're watching this on playback, you can find the link quite easily, because it won't be just there, you will also see it on the night the bot has actually decided to show up, and that has promoted it as well. Because I will be looking at some point to attempt to get a Discord picks the route situation when it comes to perhaps a run, and perhaps at the one for runs for live streams, perhaps. And at the same time, I might even say, I might even go, I need some ideas for a hit for videos as well. And here comes Slough. Is there a train on the Windsor line or not? Yeah, there is. You know what, I might actually say stuff it and not bother with Stuttgart. But I might try and just jump on it quickly. Just deep. mental. Five subs in 2 days isn't actually that bad to go off by, because you can go a couple of days without having any, and that's something which I have had. I can go quite far without the subs, to be fair. But getting five in 2 days isn't too bad. So the closest I've been to these is obviously Darlington when I went to Locomotion. I suppose we can have a look at going to Tees Valley over Stuttgart. Because I know I've done a video on it not just before Christmas, I think. It was for the 31, I think. Yeah, I did. Did with a freight run. It's one route that desperately could do with a remaster as well. So it will be interesting what route gets remastered next. Well, I have got Stuttgart down for next, but I could just nip that one off and do some gas. That's nice, my battery on my controller is low. Pardon me. They say they still need to technically add the pacer to it because it's actually got the destinations on it. Well, in truth, they need to do another East Coast main line section, to be fair, out of routes anyway, not just sticking to the West Coast. And I know that's not dovetail, that's because of third parties, but it is a bit of an honest truth though, under that one. Although there will be people out there that won't like me saying that. Hit the mic. So this is what, Todd 1, I think, or Todd 2? So yeah, this is Todd 1 of them. The moon, the sun, 166. Oh, right. And another one. Yeah, there's a lot of West Coast at the moment. It's how I'm surprised York still hasn't been put into DSW. To this day, to be fair. Considering it would have been a better end than Doncaster. Because then we would have actually been able to run a train non-stop between Peterborough and York. Which can happen. That's a glitched up sound effect then from that 166. And you're only passing it now on the stream. Like what Hentis will always say is, what about the Southwestern? What about, well, I've said about Chiltern. Those lines have been completely forgotten about. Definitely a 91 after being on one when I came back from York back in November. Oddly enough, I saw it at Doncaster before coming back, but that's when I saw the Deltic and the Back 5 actually go flying for it. Well, I say flying through, the Back 5 wasn't, but it was just blowing its safety valve off constantly. But the Deltic wasn't, though. And what was it? I saw 93s as well. All coaches around as well. And a Charlton 165 come up. Obviously a 466 is parked up there, and it's been parked there for goodness knows how long. Favourite train? Oh. So either I'll go for bias T and go for the 484 or 483 because local. But I like the Networker. They're decent sounds. The German 182. Only because of musical train, and obviously on top of that the 116 because of musical train. I don't mind the HST. Don't really mind driving on the Pendolino, even though it is a point to point, so it does get boring. I'm speeding like crazy. I don't really mind what I drive off the time. I wonder if 88 Smiths will be still here when the remaster happens. Considering that's parked up though, still. Despite they actually removed licensing. I have to stop on the map because I can't stop anywhere else because this really is an old route. DR right into neutral and perfect. Someone else can take over. Any the driving. Issues going. Well, this might be the last time you see this route on the channel, under its current state until the remaster. Because I don't know what will come out and then I'll do the random wheel of complete randomness. Oh, and they quickly turn my light on. Oh yeah, another freight loco for modern era. Definitely needed. Because we technically can't say the Class 20 is a modern Tron. Despite it's doing the stuff on West Coast Mainline stuff. Ooh, another HST coming now. Oh, kicked out the seat. do like the light turn straight on for some unknown complete reason. Now, instead of Stuttgart, go see if there's some short laps on T's or something. Because I do want to try and get Manchester Airport in as well. I know what I might do. Something with perhaps Tees Valley, but I might chuck something down on free roam. Instead of using the base things which is on there and just have that conquer me out of the way and everything. Because why not? Let's use free roam. I don't use free roam all too much. Where is Tees gonna? I've gone straight past it. I'm gonna free roam something from Middlesbrough. Do 10 o'clock, but hope nothing's in the platform or about to arrive at the platform. Nope, good. Trap myself over here. Can I think of something very stupid and ridiculous, or should I put some down realistically? You know what? Come on, you. Don't want the tender. What we got here? We got 12, 8, 8, and you're obviously that. Which one of these two are loaded? You are. Let me just shut myself down this end. Spawn. Let's do something with Steamy as well. Come on, Doc. No, fireman. More. Not you. I'm going to do the thing in a minute with the keyboard. Because I can't be fun. Anyway. Oh, it will be fun. I'm hoping I'm now going in the right direction to visit. To Darlington. Yeah, good. The platform down here isn't actually on the map. Right, let's get that. We have now got that set up. I can't actually see anything with that, but there. Brief wall, I know where it's got the brakes off. Have we got anything on the rear? I'm laughing if we did. No, we haven't. Can't put a towel lamp on these for some unknown reason, but there. Keep you shut because I don't want to vacuum. Cab lights can go off because I don't need to do that. Preston Carlisle isn't a bad route, and I am going to say that. I wonder if the Flying Scotsman's ever done this on a rail tour, because it would have done it in the Steam era, but well, we're about to see the coaches bounce up and down like crazy, because we're not. That is not joint that well, is it? As it's that, we're not going to go too much. I'm not going to bother moving the Versa back anymore. God, like Westonhouse pump's going for it. Nip it down a bit more. I actually can't remember if there's any ones around now. What routes have you got? There's actually... oh, there's a 101 there. How about most British? Why not, I say, Riviera? It's a route I try completely forget about constantly. Why not the Voyager, if you've got that? If you haven't got the Voyager, perhaps a HST. It will be an interesting one if we get the 221 as well at some point. Cool. Talking in chat, not paying attention. At least I haven't done a Nebworth. To be fair, streaming is only you can just play the game and get on with it anyway. Doesn't matter if you get views. As long as you enjoy doing things, that's what it is. As it were. I would never do this for work. I'm playing the wrong game if I did, to be honest. I'm working tomorrow. By working retail. If you do. about 101 gone past yet. Yeah. Oh, it's a liveried as well. Not a booked one. See if Flying Scotsman. Yeah, because it looked like one to be a blue livery which I've downloaded. Oh, yeah, there you are. Oh no, it's the BR green one. Yeah, one of the many mods which you can... Not mods, I mean liveries you can get from the workshop. Why you can't pull the other way? Pardon me. Literally sounds are happening. Yep, literally sounds are currently happening. We're just sat at 46, aren't we? Fly by. So, do they technically have a wall which you'd be able to look over? Why not? Shut off, why not? So I will say, if you want to see Stuttgart, those videos coming very soon on my channel. And I will admit, if I remember rightly, only one of them actually has blurry textures on it. Nothing's waiting for me down there. Nothing's chasing me either. No, I haven't got anything on the back of this one. Literally just got a coat with no tail lamp on it because I can't actually put the tail lamp on it for some annoying reason. be an interesting one if they could actually do something like the Wears Down, Tees Down network. That's on Train Simulator Classic. But if they did something like that, do it in a modern time period. Because this would definitely be on it. Because they can now say it's going to locomotion. Let's get some power on this shit. Check yourself out the slope. Oh, there's a collectible. I'm not a collectible on top of, I do notice where they are when I see them. And sometimes collectible. I've got an invisible fireman as well. Painted by Ripley's HP. Bouncy round because they've got suspension. Meanwhile, I don't. Anyway. Wait, let's back up to it. Now, what I haven't done yet. A lovely one of these. Because why not? No, I don't want the lamps all blurred, please. Let's bring this up a bit as well. That light looks actually much better with a little bit of saturation on it than it being default. It's only one horn anyway. Yeah, no, I can get some decent shots in, and I never actually attempt to get it on the dovetail thing because I can never surely I can never win that because I think they have their favourite people. We're driving efficiently. We're blowing the safety valves off. I think I better start waiting for a 30 at some point. Oh yeah, and proper air brake instead of vacuum. So it will bite very quickly. I don't eat meat much, things are hot. So I wouldn't know what things are when it's hot. Peppers and stuff. Why did they never build that straight line before? Where's this 101? Probably, I put look like it. Yeah, it is, but standard 101. Meet something that's probably more reliable. Say most of this route's probably not different than it was back then, back in what, 90s, isn't it, this route setting? Like Northern Transpennine, a lot of that probably is different now. To say if you've got a TrainSim like Classic with Riviera line in the 50s, choppers, you will see a lot of difference on that route. E10. So I'm on PS5, so I've got Frankfurt S-Bahn and Stuttgart, which ain't on that as well, as it were. That's empty. So I will say recommend upgrading, so you get a lot more out of what you actually own to start from. To be fairness on that one. Oh hello. Because you still got, even on British routes, you're still missing out on things. Especially Great Western's probably not going to have the full timetable on last gen consoles. Then you obviously will get a much better frame rate, even though you will get the odd route that does have the blurry texture problem. Because obviously we've got Frankfurt S-Bahn still got reduced timetable even on that's current gen console hardware. I can say I can agree for more East Coast main line. To say if they do another East Coast main part, I can't see them doing East Coast main myself still. I'd say the only other bit would be between York and perhaps Newcastle I can see them doing. Super monthly, but that'd be the only route they'd do. And I do hope they do that. They don't stick it in, say, the modern time period, well, as it is now, say, give us so you can actually have, say, HSDs, 91s and 801s running on the route. That would be something to see. And have plenty of rail tours available. Right, it's on the mild May if you look out the window, but most people have, I think it is, will have that layer and southeastern turned off on console because of the version now. It's very unlikely to crash on that. So I know it's on there, I'll just have the layers turned off because I think I've got the Thames thing on at the moment. Dodge the signal. I'm driving enough efficiency. Technically, I think I should have had an AWS, but oh well. I'll go to the rest of the house again. I have mild mail North London, as I do call it, more. So I picked up the same time that I picked up Manchester. I think the only British route I've not got, yeah, the only British route I haven't got is Birmingham to Crewe. Only because of how much that route really is just reused and old stock. Say we definitely do need a route that does have properly King's Cross insulated into it. That's no longer a yard, that's a station. Moving on. Nothing coming in, is there? And Asbrook. And hello all. It's probably safe to say I think the Flying Scotsman probably didn't stop here and steam, but it's not going to say I'm in the platform, technically I am, once I pass that point. There we go. We can't kick the only over for this one. Suppose we can dump it into the yard somehow. Could I? Nope. No, I couldn't even do that actually. I wouldn't even get this in the yard. There's the Flying Scotsman. It's always fun that you actually get XP and stuff for that. So I quickly go to the menu and actually show you what the layers I've got off on mild now, because I haven't got the added 2s and stuff logged in because of how the game acts at the moment and potentially has it for a crash. Because obviously I've got mild mode. Get on it. So I've got a couple of them off, so come on mate. So I've got obviously East Coast main lines off because of that. I've got set the same with South Eastern and Midland. They're all off. All the others are on, like, because I don't even know if you. Of course, going backwards goes the wrong side. It goes forward and not backwards. Well done, game. But yeah, because obviously I know this set the 387 goes on this as well. Doesn't matter which I pick, but do like the way intermodal and nuclear share the same timetable, technically, and have the same services on it. But anyway, it's just I'm going to go to Manchester because it's the first time since the update from me that happened ages ago. Let's do the weekday. Is there any quick services that ain't part 1 and part 2 for here? 30 minutes. Not really. You know what? I'm just going to cheat. Have I done most of part 2 or part 1 that I've already done? That will do. I'm going to redo a service I've done. I was going to pick guard mode. I was going to pick guard mode, but I pressed driver. So I'm going to go in and out. Then we can actually have, because I think this should have guard. This doesn't not guard mode. I mean, it should have announcements on it now. I'm not too bothered about the. There's no faults, I believe, for it, is there? Just do a quick one with guard mode, and I'll end it. I've been going for a couple of hours. Definitely. So I want to do one thing before I decide to go and have dinner. Oh, there's 2 things before I have dinner. Then I want to do other things in the evening. Which I don't know what I'll be doing. Weekday, you. Where's that part 19 gone? Or 15 minutes? You conduct it. aka guard mode. I don't do guard mode that frequently, it's a shame. But there. Why did it start me at flipping and thing? Can the textures load up, please, game? Can't do you. Can't do you. Oh, well, are the panels which I can unlock? Oh, well. Open. Where's local? Do believe there's announcements on the trains and stuff now. Is that clickable? No. Pardon me. Let's get out of there. Close doors. That's a collectible down there, but oh well. Signal's clear. Shut. 22. We're not doing that by the time we get to the next stop. Oh, 27th December 2018. Manchester Airport. Yeah, they should, but they haven't actually added it in. So on to that one, which is a bit of a stupid thing, but oh well. Everyone's being a good person at the moment. Yeah. You. Well, that's the first one. That's an nope. I know correct because I can hear the sound. Well, there's no one on this one. Down this end, anyway. Let's actually shut the door, shall we? You. Lucky enough I've got you. There's another one that's a big fat no. You are probably in the most awful seat to sit in. There's the announcements. Don't hear any the thing going around. Well, you're the wrong date to start with. 27th. Yep. If you've missed any, I'm about to know it. One more. Oop. And get off. That was wrong anyway.
This is a northern service to Liverpool Lime Street. The next station is
Oh, where's the door panel I can open? I'm going to get out of the way for the AI because I know they'll push me out of the flipping way. Quality AI don't know how to walk. So yeah, there's none on these at all as well. No. How was it expect me to flipping do that? To be honest, I probably have had none. On videos though, however, I've had Paul aka TrainSim driver come on. Mate, has shown up. But no one else.
The next station is Stile. This is a
5.
northern service to Liverpool Lime Street.
I can hear the announcements now. They're actually going off. Anyway. Come on. Smack a door in my face. Yeah. One more somewhere. Where are you? We won't go the whole way to Manchester though. There she is. Anyway. I'm just going to stay here. Because what we got now? 2 more? Yeah. 2 more. then I'll pick a random route and go from there and end on there, as it were. So, know what we could do. Because in theory, it won't now be saying to do it from the panels. Slam a door in my face. I'm going to do every guard's duty and sit in the cab. Slam the freight door in your face, mate. And sit down on a very low seat. Because actually, if I do that, there one.
We are now approaching Style.
Please mind the gap between the train and the platform, and take care when stepping down from the train.
And I can do stuff from here, hopefully. Yeah, yeah. It will be interesting one day if they ever do an expert loco and you have to type your stuff in on that, type something in on that, and so forth. I am on the right side, aren't I, for the platform? Oh yeah. Who's nicked the button? Is there somewhere? There is.
This is Style. This is a northern service to Liverpool Lime Street. The next, Manchester Airport.
Well, definitely don't terminate, but I will be leaving it here. I think I've already been around here and done the collectibles. None around this bit. Anyway. Randomly door. Lucky doors. I'm going to shut that. One person got on.
The next station is Manchester Airport. This is a northern service to Liverpool Lime Street.
Yeah, slam the door in your face again, mate. Feels a bit too low down, but there. When are we going off then? So this route will come up more on videos at some point. What we got here? We got another service there. We got 350 obviously here. I can go on this view and I'm actually second a seat. There goes the plane. Straightforward bridge. Or not. I have to admit, I'm actually surprised the amount of clutter that you can find on this route. This route doesn't go blurry either. Doesn't go blurry. And I'm going to say that. Out of complete truth. Should I just be a pain in the arse for the driver that takes over for the AI? Yoink. 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 Technically, should I have took that out? Because I don't know if that, yeah, it would. Well, something's obviously due to leave. You, my friend, up here. You're only a 2-car then.
Please mind the gap between the train
I didn't mean to that, look, the announcements
and
are
take
enough.
care when stepping down from the train.
Yeah, the AI doesn't have any physics. So they will drive with the safety systems turned on. All you will hear is a constant beep, 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 constantly. But, and Seaford going, me type of thing. 350 and a 159. Get out of the way, sir. Crouch down, so it. I'm doing that much either. That includes the turntable and fire circle. And stop.
Manchester Airport. This is a northern service to Liverpool Line Street. The next station.
I'm going to take that out. Oh. They sound nice when they leave. Anyway. So it does want me to shut the doors, even though it technically wouldn't. Let's say... I don't know. What's the goal? Just for last... For the video to end. I mean live stream to end. Perhaps I will just shove it onto Stuttgart just to end. Yeah, not Stuttgart. Let's actually do West Coast. No, actually, let's do East Coast. Let's touch the East Coast side of things. Let's do the intermodal because that's the better timetable. Let's do Donny, why not? I don't know what time trains run through or on, so that will do. On time and wise. Every route's on sale except the one I don't have, and that's Birmingham to Crewe. Go figure. There's a 40 somewhere. Hello. You that? Oh, yeah, I know which service you are. Apparently you're off path. I better delete you then. I better remove that one because it's saying off path. You're not, you're moving. Right, that should be the only one having problems. Right, out the way. I'm going to go and stand where I actually stood when I was here. Out the way, Paul. And I'm going to go here. Aside, I think. Down here. Oh, hello. I didn't know there's a route map there. Downhill, I thought. Noisy 47. Okay, that's a training centre 323 parked up. I can't remember if you can walk around the yard or not. Slip past these bits. Yeah, that's the training centre 323. Acceptable. Is the coffee the new water? Okay. Don't do this, I'm just. Yeah, that's the 323 from the training centre. Obviously a shed of random coaches, 47 and so forth. There is a probably network that's parked up behind there as well. Any 465s or 465s parked up now? Not much parked up today. Oh, here comes an 802. 801, I mean. Up you come. Up you go. So, I can't get rid of the HUD. Oh well. So, I think I will say goodbye and leave it here then. So thank you very much for watching. If you haven't done so already, if you're watching this on playback, or live obviously, don't hit the like button and hit the subscribe button. Hit that notification bell at the same time. And I will see you in the next live stream, or no, it'll probably be a video by this point. But yeah, so thank you very much for watching. Let's have a quick peep at what's coming. And I can let that 47 walk you to bed, if you are close to coming up to bedtime. If you haven't done so already, don't forget to go and hit to, if you're also interested in Sniper Elite, go and check out my video on Sniper Elite. Oh, the next video will be another Sniper Elite video, so I need to get on with recording the next versions of those. And then it will be a train spotting at Lancaster on Monday, on the 29th at Lancaster. Then we'll be having videos on Stuttgart coming out, and that is what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 videos. And then we go back into the hitty ratios that I've got. Anyway, so like I said, I'm going to leave it here then. So thank you very much for watching. Shame there's no 91s around, but there's a noisy 47, however, parked up over there. And the random announcement of laughter is the same old things. 1 minute past here. 5 minutes past. Not until 24. Shame it doesn't tell you what's coming up and down the fast and slow lines, but hey ho. That's a random tutorial. Just chucked out in the middle of nowhere. But hey ho. So, thank you very much for watching. Once again, I'm going to leave it then, so thank you very much for watching and have an awesome day. You probably won't see any of the other 802s. I'm just going to point that one out. You might not, I might still with it, but there. So, without further ado, thank you very much for watching. Have an awesome evening, or morning, whenever you're watching this, obviously. And I will see you in next, whenever the live stream will be. Probably not, they're not frequent. But there, so thank you very much for watching. Have an awesome day. Toodaloo.